Let's suppose we have a 60-degree angle. Okay, let's take that 60-degree angle and we're going to put it on the XY plane, and we're going to have the vertex at the origin, so that would be right here, the origin. And we're going to have one side of the angle, we're going to call that the initial side. That's this one right here in green. That's going to go along the x-axis, and then the 60 degrees is going to swing out and form another ray, and that ray is going to be called the terminal side. So this is the terminal side. Now, this arc, this angle, cuts an arc on the circle. The angle is 60 degrees, so if you compare 60 to 360, you get 1/6. So we're going about 1/6 of the way around. All the way around is the circumference of the circle, and circumference is 2 pi r. But in this case, remember the radius was 1. So it'd be 2 pi times 1, or just 2 pi. But 2 pi is about 6.3 units. So if I walked all the way around the circle, I would go about 6 units. Circle's 1 unit radius, I'd go about 6 of them altogether. How far along the arc would I walk right here with the 60 degrees? Well, I'd go 1/6 of the way. So if I compare this, I don't know what's 1/6 of 2 pi, multiply 1/6 times 2 pi, you get 2 pi over 6, or pi over 3. So pi over 3 is equal to about 3 units, because pi is about 3. 3 divided by 3 is about 1 total unit. So we got 1 unit here. So I'd walk about 1 unit. Well, that's fine with a simple angle like 60. But what if I have an angle that's not 60? Okay, so we're looking for the radian measure. Let's call it r. We'll compare it to the whole circle. And then the degree measure, we're going to compare the degree measure to 360. So if I had a 72-degree angle, I compare 72 to 360, and I get 1/5. So now what would that be then for radians? Well, I don't know what part of 2 pi r is, so I'm going to cross multiply this. Recall this from algebra. If I take r times 5, it's 5r. If I take 1 times 2 pi, that's 2 pi. Divide by 5, and I get 2 pi over 5. That is going to be the radian measure if the degree measure was 72. So we can do any angle you want. So let's just take one more. How about 30 degrees? So you compare 30 degrees to 360. You compare my unknown radian walk along the arc, compared to the whole circle. Now, I can reduce this to be 1/12, and then I can cross multiply r times 12 and 1 times 2 pi. So r would equal 2 pi divided by 12, which reduces to pi over 6, and that is the radian measure of a 30-degree angle.